Hello everybody, this is Lucas Productions here, and matter of fact, this is actually a surprising video because I'm going to teach you how to rig anything. This is pre-recorded, so the voice is not going to match up with the video. So what you want to do is you want to get the model that you want to rig. So you basically just gotta go get anything. Remember, none of these models are mine. These are all taken from other people. So like for example, I need to go get it real quick. So like, oh my god, I made so much stuff. Some of these models, highway, city. Okay, here it is. For example, these vehicles right here. I froze. I'm lagging. Don't mind the lag. It does that every time I like screen record stuff. So like for example, these cars are from V Film Studio, and these cars are like already rigged. So what I mean by rigged, I mean by like you could just basically grab it, move the tires, move the wheels, anything like you could do a normal car, but in this one you could actually move the wheels, move the chassis, and not it just being stiff, like you can't move anything. You could also add characters in it, and you could actually animate them. For example, I need to go do this real quick. For example, what you need to do is like say like, yeah, I can animate it. So you say you want this car to fly like a little airplane. You could make it fly like an airplane. If you want to go get Moon Animator, it will cost $40.82 if you're in Canada. If you're in America, it will probably still cost $30. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're not gonna be using these cars from V Film Studios. So yeah, we could just put them in the void. Ew, Teslas. Hell no. Yeah, we gotta get rid of you guys. Get the hell out of here. Anyways, so let's go get a school bus. A bus, for example, just any bus. These models are not mine, by the way. I suck at modeling in Roblox Studio, and I cannot model. So I need to go get bus. Here it is. A New York school bus. This is the bus that we are going to be using for our animation. This is the lazy version, so we can just go flop it all over the place. And just put it on the road for the extra realism. So what we need to do is wait, hold on, what side? Oh yeah, this is the wrong side of the road. Hold on, let me go fix that. Put on this side of the road. This is America or Canada. No, yeah, this is Canada actually. Flip it over because this is Canada, not America. Anyway, so what we need to do, since we have our bus right now, we need to we have a bus. It might lag, my bad for that. It's very laggy. This is not mine, by the way. I just got a free model of this. Just search up school bus and you should find it. So just go in Easy World if you have Moon Animator. When you do that, you click cleaner. And once you click cleaner, you want to go click where you want with the cleaner and click clean. What that does is that it will make it animatable. It might do that. And yes, it will do that. So you have to fix it. For boats, it will turn sideways, like lean, like a list. And I can't fix that. So what you need to go click Moon Animator, file, new file, click. And what you want to do is you want to go on item. Do what you're saying on the screen. And when you click that, you have to click the bus and then okay. And basically you can now animate it. But remember as well that since this is not a riggable item, and like the hitbox will be very, very small. I don't know if you can make this bigger or not. So you have to click C frame for that. And now you could go animate the bus however you want. You could go make it go on an adventure, and you can make it cross into a pole. The choice is yours. So you could go make it drive away. In this example. Even my baby sister. Can I talk? Thank you. So now you have gotten the basics on how you can rig anything. So now, for example, you want to rig more than one vehicle. Like you want to rig not only one, you want to rig multiple. So you want to do the same stuff again Just get a bunch of different car models. I recommend like using some like blocky ones because it's my personal favorite. And if you're gonna put them in a car, you have to use R6. You could do R15 if you want, but it will be harder to actually pose them and position them in the vehicle. Oh my god, my throat is dry. So I'm gonna go get a bunch of vehicles. For example, let's go get that one. And I'm just gonna go skip this part. Back on the topic of basically what you want to do is you want to go select everything. So you want to just hold your mouse on your keyboard and select everything, and then it should say this word that I cannot pronounce, but if you have brains you could see it, and click clean. Sometimes it will do this, and for the buses like this it will go sideways. For cars it will be in the ground. But sometimes, if you're lucky, it will not move a single bit. If you're lucky, of course. So let's just go get these cars out of the ground before they explode and try to eat me in my sleep. And I don't want them to eat me in my sleep. And now, we have all the cars. So let's just go select these guys and put them onto the via road. So nothing bad can happen. And Final Destination 2 will not commence. Unless it's a convenient-sized lock truck, then we might be cooked. So anyway, just position your cars however you like. I'm not animating all of these, but it's just an example. So basically, you want to do the same thing you did again for the bus. So if you don't know, you're going to have to click item. You have to go click... No, you click this, actually. My bad. That was an error on my part. You click that and... Okay, I made a little mistake. So if there's something in your model that has the same name as something else, then it can be rigged nor animated. No, it can't be animated. So let's after that I'm gonna have to go fix that real quick. I'm gonna go post this bus real quick. Okay, well I'm a bit lazy, so I'm just gonna go use this car instead. So, we're gonna use this one. Totally didn't just skip the gray one, went to the white one. So just go click the plus button and then click add rig, and you should be able to have it. And make sure it's a C-frame. Gotta make sure it's a C-frame. And now you can make it go on its merry day. Oh, my bad. So now it's driving. Yay. Now let's get rid of that because you guys are kind of pointless. So you just go delete y'all. So, yeah, I'm just gonna delete all these real quick. Okay, so same thing with planes and everything else because, yeah, so you're gonna want to go find a good plane model that you want to use. It could be anything, it doesn't really matter what it is. Here, this trusted one I have, we could go ahead and use this. So, same thing like last time. Okay, you know what, this tutorial is taking like way too long, so I'm just gonna end it here. I'm sure your brain cells can figure out what I did for the last bit. You could do it for everything basically, and like anything. It's just the same thing. So like, but I'm gonna teach you how to like add a part to the thing. So you do the same thing like normal. Yay, you have it now. So where you want to go get your very part that you want. You want to go get the part that you want to add to the vehicle. Make sure it's cleaned first or after. It doesn't really matter what order you do it in. And then you're going to want to position it to where it is. So for me, I'm going to position it at this engine. There we go. This should be big enough. And let's just go fire, put it in the engine to scare the hell out of the passengers. What could go wrong? And now, I also recommend you go copy the name of the item that you're gonna like group together with the other part. So for this plane, you're gonna want to copy the name of the plane, group as a model, paste the name of the model, and bada bing bada boom, you're done. And now your plane has an engine fire. It can still work same way, but let's just go clean it again just in case, because I'm a bit skeptical. And now, you can basically go in Moon Animator and go weld it again. Yeah, same thing. I don't care. You can just do whatever you want, basically. So now let's just go skip ahead to the important part of this video. Okay, so now we can put the character in the vehicle. So you have to make sure that it's cleaned first, or it will really bug out your character. This one you have to make sure it's cleaned first, or it will make your model naked. Oh no, wrong thing. Those are the stuff I made. So for this example, let's just go put little old me inside of the school bus, like I could totally be trusted driving a bunch of children around. I'm joking. Probably. Anyway, so we have to go get me. So the first thing you want to do is actually position them to sit down, because you can't do it in Moon Animator. So let's just skip this part. Okay, so we now have our guy sitting. So let's go close everything. So now what we have to do is we have to put our Via character in the Ela bus. So you have to go put him in the bus. Make sure that the vehicle you are using is cleaned first, or it will make your rig naked. I'm being serious about that. I learned the hard way. It took off all of my rig's clothes and hair and the head. So he became broken. So after you do that, you have to drag and drop it into the vehicle. So you basically, if you're having a full car, just drag and drop every character in the bus. So now, oh my god. So now we can actually rig this now. Yay. So do same thing, and then you have to do add an item, and it should work. So now you can animate it. Now you can animate the character with the bus, so you could go make it crash into a pole. I'm joking. The thing is, you cannot animate the character, so you can't animate them. So that's the sad part. You have to rig it. So if you want to do this the proper way, you have to find a tutorial, because I'm not spending hours rigging a bus for you. So let's just go spin it around and put it over here for a rainy day. Actually, let's go put this on top of the plane. Why not? Let's go make a pile. Okay, let's get the train. Let's put the train on top of the bus, the boat on top of the train, and the bus on top of the boat. Cause why not? Let's just get a random stack of cars. Let's know. So it looks like our time is currently running out. So I will go see you guys when I post my brand new series and video and another series. So see ya guys.